Alright, welcome back to my channel, everyone. I know I've been a little absent lately. It's just because school has started and I needed to get my life situated before I started filming again. This is a really quick, fun way to get rid of those bags that you have in the morning sometimes when you wake up for your 8 a.m. classes, or if you have earlier classes than that, or if you just had a long week and you wake up in the weekend and you're like, wow, I have really bad bags. This is a perfect way to go. I like how it looks in there. It looks like a little tiramisu type cake. But this is what we're doing today. So in this video, I show you how I make coffee cotton pads and how I put them on. This is a fun, quick mask. It takes 16 hours to make. Just kidding. Well, the coffee, for it to brew, it does take about 16-ish hours. And I show you all how to do that in this video. I just want to go in real quickly to tell you why I chose coffee, and it's something fast and fun you can all do, as well as I'll give you some tips of what you can do to not wake up with such puffy eyes or dark circles. Coffee is rich in antioxidants, and it also promotes skin cell energy, which is really important for this area here, that it brightens it up. It makes you look away. It also takes away that swelling and then puffiness that you wake up with. It kind of calms that down. The caffeine is what wakes up your skin. It makes your cells regenerate, wake up. When you drink coffee, you're dehydrating your body. But when you put coffee on your skin, you're helping your skins retain that hydration. While the coffee is helping your cells regrow, it also gives it this benefit of just learning how to keep in all that hydration that it's getting from, if you were to use moisturizers, water, especially from that coffee. It allows you to do that, especially early in the morning. In this video that I do, I used organic coffee. I went to my local organic store. I will link its address in the description bar, so if you guys live close by here, you're more than welcome to go get the exact coffee that I did, as well as I will link the coffee that I used. This is the end result. It looks really cool. I love how it looks in here. The way the cotton pads felt, like, stuck onto my skin. They felt a little suctioned onto your face, which is good. You don't want them to fall off. This is what they end up looking at the end. This is after 40 minutes of using them. They're not as watery because my skin did absorb all that caffeine. Oh, here are some tips that you can do to reduce the puffiness in the mornings. Jesus, I need to stop hitting that thing. When you go to sleep, try to sleep with a pillow on your head. I'm personally one of those people who do not like to use pillows. I like to sleep straight flat. But if you use not a pillow that makes your head touch your chest, just enough, like an inch, just something to keep your head elevated. In the mornings when you wake up, make sure you use cold water to wash your face. As you're just washing your hands too, just hold your cold fingers on your eyes as well as your under eye. What's really nice about this one, you can do that at night, you can do it in the morning. Right now I did it before going to work, did my makeup. This smells delicious because it's coffee. I don't drink coffee, I'm not a coffee person. I'm most definitely a tea person. Right, so those are some tips to help you reduce your swellings in the morning, at night, whenever you feel that your eyes are just over puffy, especially if you're crying too. Try to use cold water, and then you can use one of these coffee pads that I use. Well, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm gonna try a voiceover, so bear with me if it's not perfect. It'll be my first one. Alright, see you later. Hi everyone, this is my first voiceover, so let's get started. I'm going to do 1/4 of a cup of dark roast coffee, and I'm going to add that to a mason jar. Now I'm gonna add 1 cup of water to that and mix. I did 16 hours of cold brewing. You are welcome to do between 12 to 16. I did 16 just because I left it in the refrigerator for a minute. And if you do 12, that's perfectly fine too. After those 16 hours, I took it out of the refrigerator, and that's the end result. I'm going to filter out the coffee grounds. And it's okay if you get a few coffee grounds in your mason jar or a cup, however you wish, whatever container you wish to put it in. I just chose a mason jar. And these are cotton pads, circled cotton pads, and I cut them in half. You can't see it. I didn't notice you couldn't see it, but I am cutting them in half, and I will show you what I do with them. I didn't want to overflow the cup, so I took a little bit out and kept cutting the cotton pads in half and placing them into my mason jar. Note, I still used the entire cup of coffee, and I filled up my mason jar to the top with cotton pads. And now that there's a little less coffee than need be, I added more. And now my cotton pads had enough coffee in them. Once you reach the desired amount of cotton pads and coffee in your cup or your mason jar, put it in the refrigerator and it will last you for a long time. Welcome back. Here's the end product of the coffee and cotton pads. It looks kind of like a tiramisu cake in there. So I'm just gonna take that off. And just with my clean fingers, I'm gonna take the first one out and put it under my eye, like so. It smells really nice. If you're a coffee fan, you would love this. Now I'm going to take out another one and put it on the other eye. Look how this one's not curving. Coffee stains, so be careful. You're not wearing like a white shirt or white shorts or pants, whatever you're doing this with. PJs, if you're doing this at night, during the day, like how I am, just don't wear white. It stains. Okay. There we go. And I am gonna leave this on for about maybe half an hour and just leave that on there. Let it soak up. And make sure with the rest of yours you put it in the refrigerator because coffee molds, just like tea or any other caffeinated beverage, it will mold. So all of this, if you keep it in the refrigerator, it should last you for a while. Mom and I will both be using these, so it should go by pretty quickly. She likes to put them on at night, and I like doing it during the day just because I can go do homework, I can run errands around the house. I won't leave the house looking like this, but I will be doing errands inside the house with these. Yay! Okay, cool. Okay guys, so I took the liberty of starting doing my makeup before I go to work while I wait. It has been 40 minutes since I put them on. They started to come off, so now I'm just going to show you how it looks with them off. What was really nice is that they like stuck to my face This part of my face feels really cold because they're cold. I had them in the refrigerator. So it doesn't look like much now, but if you use these, I would say every day. But if you use them every day, it'll start to lighten up your skin. I know you can't see it too much, but I could tell when I can see my face, so I can tell right now. This part of my face looks a little lighter. It doesn't look as dark. My puffiness in my eyes went down too. This morning it took a minute for my face to wake up. Wash it with the Castile Soap, and usually that like opens up my eyes and makes my skin breathe, but even then my face was just not cooperating. Well, thank you so much guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave any questions if you need be. If any of you are wondering, I am wearing the Jacqueline bolt on my eyes, just in case if you are. If you're not, it's cool, it's whatever. Not that serious. So leave me any questions if you have them. Alright, so I gotta go. Bye!